Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Muhammad Daniel bin Hasmin and I'm from FPA310 and I will doing the final presentation of FPA310 and my topic is Far East Holding Ladang Bukit Serok. There are 4 parts in this slide presentation. The first one is company, the second one is activity, the third one is conclusion, and the last one is the reference. So without further ado, let's continue to the company part. Organizational or company background. Far East Holding Berhad FEHP was established in Malaysia on August 6, 1973 as a private limited company under the Companies Act 1965. Under the name Far East Holding Sdn Berhad, it was turned to a public corporation on September 26, 1986 and its name was changed to its current form. The primary operation of FEHP is the cultivation and production of oil palm. The FEHP headquarters is focused on providing oil palm plantation advice and management services to all of its properties. History of organization or company. Following a public offering of 17,246,000 shares in December 1990s, the business debuted on the Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad, previously known as the Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange, on January 31, 1991. When its whole issue and pay-up share capital of 56 million was listed and quoted, Perbadanan Kemajuan Pertanian Negeri Pahang PKPP with 25.80%, Prosper Trading Sdn Berhad with 23.70%, Hikmat Elite Sdn Berhad with 9.25%, and LKPP Corporation Sdn Berhad with 5.96% are now the largest owners in FEHP. The company's paid-up capital as of 31st December 2020 is 593,857,985 units of ordinary share. The company's vision and mission. Vision: we are devoted to adhering to all local, state, national, and international rules and regulations. We will also protect the environment and have a good influence on it. Next one, respect employees and local residents' rights. Create a transparent, traceable, and sustainable palm oil supply chain. And the last one, creating high-quality products and giving excellent customer service. The mission of the companies is Far East Holding Berhad will ensure that all goods are processed in a sustainable way by adhering to the company's sustainability standards for the benefit of current and future generations. The organizational chart of Bukit Serok Oil Palm Plantation. Next is summary of tasks. There are 6 weeks in my industrial training period. The first week starts from 15 August 2032 until 20 August 2032, and there are 4 tasks in this week. The first one, reporting full duty. Second is observe and explore the plantation. Third one, broadcast manually. And the last one, fertilizer placement, fertilizer application. Second week starts from 22nd August 2032 until 27 August 2032, and the activity for this week is harvesting. The third week is start from 29 August 2022 until 3rd September 2022, and there are 3 activities, which are pruning, black bunch census, and introduction of wheat. The fourth week start from 5th September 2022 until 10th September 2022, and there are 4 activities, which are circle spraying, black bunch census, harvesting, and also black bunch census. The fifth week starts from 12 September 2022 until 15 September 2022, and there are 3 activities in this week, which are black bunch census, upkeep housing, and sanitary spray. And the last week, which is the 6th week, it starts from 19 September 2022 until 23 September 2022, and the activity for this week is taking of palm fronds, circle raking, and the last one is broadcast manually. Activity 1 start at the first week, and the date is 17 August 2022. The name of activity is broadcast manually. Objective of activity is to spread the fertilizer evenly around the oil palm trees to achieve maximum germination rates and optimum harvest, and the last one, to consistently reach the preferred application rate. List of equipment for this activity is electronic scale, telecounter, wheelbarrow, and scope. List of material is plastic bag and NK fertilizer. Outcome of activity: the crops get the nutrients they need to grow and to increase the production of the yields. Procedure for this activity: the workers fill the wheelbarrow with 2 bags of NK fertilizer, Second one, the students weigh and examine each worker's scope for the fertilizer. Then, the workers measure the palm trees using the V-shape method. After that, the student counted the number of palm trees that have been measured. And last one, the student had calculated and determined the motion study of the measuring process. And this is the figures of this activity. Costing part for this activity. This activity had been done at block P9C3. The total hectare for this block is 75.10 hectare and 136 SPH. Total area cover for the activity is 17.9 hectare. Material cost for this activity is 10,402 ringgit and 50 cents. Labor cost for this activity is 186 ringgit. VR cost for this activity is 25.64 ringgit. Total cost for this activity is 10,630 ringgit and 69 cents. And the cost per hectare for this activity is 621 ringgit and 5 cents. Next is activity 2. This activity had been done at the first week. The date for this activity is 18 August 2022. Name of activity is Localized Placement Fertilizer Set Tracing. Objective of activity is to provide the crop with more nutrients and to make sure the farm had received a proper manuring technique. List of equipment is auger and telecounter. List of material is NK fertilizer. Outcome of activity is preventing the fertilizer from running off or leaching. And the second one, to apply direct nutrient to the crops. The procedure for this activity. First one is the worker load up the trailer with the 94 bags fertilizer. The next one, the student and worker proceed to block P10G3. Then, the workers use the auger machine to dig holes around the oil palm tree for the fertilizer. The next one is 57 bags of NK fertilizer had been used in this procedure. Lastly, the workers covered the holes using a burger shape method. And this is the figures for this activity. Costing for this activity is, this activity had been done at block P10G3 with the total hectare 41.44 hectare and 142 SPH. Total area cover for this activity is 2.41 hectare. Material cost is 5,928 ringgit. Labor cost is 193 ringgit and 80 cents. VR cost is 3 ringgit 62 cents. Petrol cost is 14 ringgit and 25 cents. Total cost is 6,139 ringgit and 67 cents. And cost per hectare is 2,547 ringgit and 58 cents. The next one is activity 3. This activity had been done at the week 2. Date for this activity is 22 August 2022. Name of activity is harvesting. Objective of activity is to collect every available bunch at the ideal level of ripeness to keep track of the crop yields that the factory can process to maintain the crop's capability to produce and generate. List of equipment: machete, harvesting sickle, crawler, teammate, loading spike. List of material is none. Outcome of activity is to generate the income and yields of the plantation, and the second one to maintain the good health of the crops. Procedure for this activity. The first one, the workers started the harvesting operation at block P10G3 at 8 am. After that, the worker used the teammate machine to collect the bunches and place it at the platform. The third one, they harvested bunches had been gathered at the platform. Lastly, the bunches had been delivered to the mill to undergo the processing operation. And this is the figures for this activity. Costing part for this activity only consists of labor costs. This activity had been done at block P10G3, and the total hectare of this activity is 41.44 hectare and 142 SPH. Sukran have 144 ringgit, Mazwan have 144 ringgit, Badanto have 144 ringgit, UD have 143 ringgit and 40 the same. Hadi have 143 ringgit and 40 cent. Usmayadi have 146 ringgit and 40 cent. And Sumaidi have 146 ringgit and 10 cent. And that's all for the costing for this activity. Activity 4. This activity has been done at the third week. The date for this activity is 29 August 2022. Name of activity is pruning. Objective of activity to remove dead or undesirable fronds, to control the flowering and fruiting process, and to cut the disease and damaged part of the palms. List of equipment mentioned: pruning sickle and glove. List of material is none. Outcome of activity is allowing the new shoots of palms to grow and protect the crop from disease. Procedure for this activity: the first one, the workers assemble at the assembly point at 6:45 AM. Then, field conductor check the workers' attendance and their well-being. Next, the workers arrived at block P10F2 at 8 AM and started the pruning process. Lastly, the prune palm fronds had been arranged between the palms in a vertical way. And this is the figures for this activity. Costing part of this activity only consists of labor costs. This activity had been done at the P10F2. The total hectare for this block is 42.85 hectare and 156 SPH. The workers, there are 4 workers. The first one, Master, received 60 ringgit and 30 cent. Ilyas also received 66 ringgit and 30 cent. Muhajirin received 61 ringgit and 30 cent. And Sandika received 61 ringgit and 30 cent. And that's all for this costing for this activity. Last activity or the activity 5. This activity has been done at the week 5. Date for this activity is 14 September 2022. Name of activity: selective spraying. Objective of activity: to avoid the crop from getting damaged by the weeds, to improve the quality of yields, and to prevent the nutrient loss in crops. List of equipment: mist blower, glove, apron, and face mask. List of material: Garlon 250, Ally 20 DF, Miracle S24D, and water. Outcome of activity: destroy the weed that grow in the plantation, reduce the competition in the crops. Procedure for this activity: the workers arrived at block P1A4 and started the selective spraying operation. Then the workers prepared the herbicide mixture. Next, the workers sprayed the area that full with the Clademia hirta. And this is the figures for this activity. Costing part for this activity: this activity had been done at block P1A4 with a total hectare 81.54 hectare and 153 SPH. Total area cover for this activity is 21.6 hectare. Total palm for 1 month is 574 palms, and total palm today is 35 palms. Material cost for this activity is 374 ringgit and 15 cent. Labor cost for this activity 273 ringgit and 78 cent. VR cost for this activity is 25 ringgit. Total cost for this activity is 672 ringgit and 93 cent. And cost per hectare for this activity is 31 ringgit and 95 cent. Last part of this slide presentation is conclusion. Finally, I had the opportunity to learn about the technologies, techniques, and operation used in this oil palm plantation. There are still many things that I did not learn in class but did learn in this industrial training. For example, the black punch sensors is an important procedure to carry out in order to determine the production of the next harvesting batch. Aside from that, Clademia hirta is a type of weed that is dangerous in the plantation because it can steal fertilizer, nutrients, and compete with the oil palm tree. Finally, while completing my industrial training, I had such a wonderful and exciting experience. Recommendation part of this slide is the only recommendation I have for this oil palm plantation is that they improve their estate road. This is saying that the roads in this estate are unstable, hilly, and have a lot of rock or sharp objects. This type of road is risky and increases the likelihood of an incident occurring in the plantation. Aside from that, they should consider using more machinery in the plantation instead of labor force to help reduce the labor force required to complete the job. Finally, I am hopeful that Far East Holdings Berhad will achieve even greater success in the future. This is the reference part of this slide. That's all from me. Thank you for listening and see you again. Bye bye.